Good morning. How is it that some people have enough time? It seems they have enough time to fly people to Mars or to build entire companies or to do all these crazy things, and yet other people struggle with enough time in the day to get simple, basic things done. In which category do you fall into right now? My guess is that you go, I'm a little less Elon Musk and a little more messy with my time and my time management. Now, time is a little bit weird. It can be your greatest ally. If you use it to your advantage, time can be something that works as an extremely close friend, and you get crazy amounts done over time. It can also be your greatest enemy, and it can work almost against you. And this is how I talk, or I hear most people talk about time, as if it's this enemy that they have no control over with, and it kind of runs them. You can be a master of time rather than it being a master of you. And in some ways, time is a little bit like money, in that if you invest time, quality time, in the right ways, efficient time, productive time, quality time, then it pays you back later on. If you build a business with your time now and you're efficient, then later on the business pays you and you can travel around the world and do whatever you want. That's how it can work. And in the same way, talking about relationships for a little bit, in the same way, relationships can be fantastic if you spend quality time with people. You spend quality time with people while you're building your business. You spend quality time with your intimate partner and your kids and in people around you. And later on, when you have more time, they also want to spend time with you because you invested time in them earlier. This is how it works. I often talk to my kids and say, hey, listen, just if you eat an egg or something on the dish, rinse it off, wash it off right now, and it'll take 10 seconds, 20 seconds. If you wait until later, it can take a long time to clean that off because you didn't invest in the time earlier. So it can actually save you time later on. Now, how do I do this in relationships? Well, I have what I could call my Sunday night wine every Sunday night from 8 till 9 or as late as it takes. My wife and I hang out together. We spend quality time together. I spend quality time with my kids on mornings. I take them out to breakfast every once in a while, kind of every second Wednesday morning. Or I spend time with my kids often in the evenings. We read stories together. We talk about ideas. We share ideas, and we play and spend quality time together. And I often spend time at supper with my family. And when that time is quality, what happens, and I noticed a huge change when I started doing this, all of a sudden, the quality of a relationship changes completely. Now, I'm talking about relationships here, but really what we need to do is spend time in business. And that's what this entire Mornings with Mark series is on. What I want to do is I'm going to start a new series, and this is over 20 Mornings with Mark videos, okay? And the purpose of these is to help people with time. The reason why I'm doing this is because I've noticed with my clients, I have studied so many techniques on how to be more efficient with time or manage time better. And what I found is that there are a lot of really cheap techniques that don't actually really work very well with my clients, but there are also a ton that do work. And so over working with thousands of people, I've put together the things that work for almost everybody. And what I'll do is I'm going to encourage you as you're going through this series is pay attention. They're going to be very actionable. They're things that you can do, not just simply things that you can think about. Okay, they're not simply concepts. I'll talk about the concept, but they're really about the doing. And when you start doing these things, you will start to see results in your life. You'll also find that out of the 20 plus videos, there will be like 2 or 3 or 4 things that make the biggest difference for you. And that's what I want you to do. I'm giving you a plethora of opportunity here. All of these are going to work for some people, but really what I encourage you to do is really work at 2, 3, 4 ideas and master those ideas. Incorporate those into your daily routine. And what you will start to notice is how you've become a master of time. Now remember, you've got this.